everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Now I know that I'm rather known for doing Halloween decor hunting and decorate with me videos. Well, today we're going to be doing a decorate with me, except it's decorate your body. So Oufer Body Jewelry reached out to me recently and they said that they had some Halloween body jewelry that they would like to show off. And I said yes. Absolutely. One, it's Halloween. How could I say no? Two, I've actually been looking for some new body jewelry anyway. I actually haven't bought any body jewelry in years. Yeah. So I love the vibe and everything else, and they sent me several pieces and I can't wait to show them to you because I am in love. And Oufer Body Jewelry was kind enough to give me a coupon code to give to all of you. Just use NYX30 to get 30% off your order. Now without further ado, let's get into the jewelry. First off, can we just discuss this packaging here? Because I am absolutely in love. First off, orange, black, automatically love it already. But there is a lovely little graveyard scene and bats and spider webs and trees and everything all over it. I absolutely adore that. And of course on back, same lovely graveyard scene with bats and trees, and happy Halloween. When you take off the orange cover, it actually comes in its own little case, right? So you can easily pop this open. There's plastic around it, so it's vacuum sealed. I mean, this is perfect storage also for your jewelry. So I'm in love with that. So I am horrendous for losing my jewelry. So this way I don't. Also, to just kind of show you how these open, it has like a little push section here. So push here and voila, open, and it stays. I love that. I need some way of actually like displaying these. Like I need to get some sort of stand on my dresser to display these, because these are gorgeous. Grade A packaging, in my personal opinion. So a little bit of background on the jewelry I'm about to show you. They are all made of either 316L stainless steel or titanium. Also 14 gauge. So very high quality, very nice. So if you have any allergies, normally to some jewelry, for example, I can't do some earrings or some body jewelry because it'll just make me itch like no one's business. But I haven't had any issues with stainless steel or titanium. So first off, let's go through the nipple rings. Now I can't show these on for obvious reasons. I really don't want to get demonetized, and I don't need that kind of heat. So I'll just have to show you in the packaging. Unfortunately, that's all I can do. But I can describe a couple aspects of them instead. They sent me 3 pairs. First are these skulls. They are gold. They also have rhinestones in the corners. Back of these are also hollow, so they should just kind of sit nicely as well. Let me get this open for you. Yes, just push and you can open this. Oh, I love this design. Okay, just like a regular nipple piercing, screw in, screw out. These are tight. These are very tight. So they're not going to go anywhere. If I've been notorious for losing the balls on any of my piercings. So I'm glad that these are actually really tight. You kind of have to like to actually get it to unscrew and unscrew. So I appreciate that. And when you screw it back on, it'll actually stay front. It'll actually stay front when you screw it back on. I also love how the eyes are blacked out, so you can really see the depth in there, and there's still enough definition for the teeth. So I really enjoy that and how that looks. Normally I'm not a gold person, but I gotta admit, I do like these. So I might have to break my no gold rule and actually use these quite a bit, because, well, I like skulls. Favorite things are probably skulls, snakes, roses, and crows. Not in that order. Next up, also gold, are some spider nipple piercings. These are bars, gold spiders with like a white pearl for the, oh gosh, I'm horrible with my insect anatomy. Carapace? Back end? And what looks to be a rhinestone in the front end as well. With all the spiders kind of, with the spider legs coming out from everything there. I do really love these. But those of you who've been with me for a while know that I'm arachnophobic. My husband's arachnophobic. So I don't know how often I'll be wearing these, but we shall see. Because I do like them. I just have to remember in my sleep when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I don't have spiders on me. They're just part of a piercing. Next up for the nipple piercings are probably my favorite of the nipple piercings. These are actually silver. That might actually be why, but they're coffins. So check this out. So they are black coffins outlined in white with a white cross in the middle. Also, the bar on this one is longer. So it might just be an illusion because some of the jewelry in the other ones are bigger pieces, like for the spider, for example. Let me actually show you both what I mean. The spiders are bigger jewelry pieces, right? While the coffins take up less space. So it might just be an illusion, personally. So if you're someone who needs more space for your nipple, I would definitely recommend something like the coffins because, well, wider space. So that's a look at the back. The bar goes all the way through. The coffin doesn't go wrap around the bar and back. It's just kind of like a little bump there. So the coffin piece itself is just on the front. Next up, we're going to go into the septum piercings. Now, I do not have my septum pierced. Otherwise, I would show this to you. I did recently get my nostril pierced, but that's only been about a week and a half. So this is by no means healed enough for me to take this out and try to put in some of the rings, because these would fit for my nose piercing. It's just, this is still in the hurts like a son of a gun phase right now if they accidentally pull it slightly. So we're not going to do that. So first we have this not black coffin. So first we have this red coffin with red bat wings around it. I love how the hoop is black. I love how everything is outlined in black, black cross, black outline and wings. Absolutely adore it. Opens with a hinge. I don't know if it's actually, there it goes. Opens with a hinge, so you can just put that in and then clip it. I wonder, yeah, that would just, I have a mirror over the side here. That actually would just kind of, it might hang a little awkwardly on my nostril, but I'm actually kind of fine with that. I don't know, I like weird things like that. So the coffin with the wings definitely reminds me of vampires, and if you know me, you know I absolutely adore vampires. So this is one of my favorites, and I cannot wait until my nose piercing is healed up enough to see if this would actually work the way I want it to on me. I could have gotten my septum pierced, but I thought that might be pushing it for work, even though they really don't care what I do. I wouldn't be able to hide it easily for the first while, and so I just didn't want to deal with it unless I did it over holiday season and then came back to work and be like, hi, surprise. Up next, also for the septum, but this one isn't a full ring. This is more of your traditional horseshoe septum with little spiders at the ends of them. You have black spider legs, black horseshoe, kind of like a white pearl for the back end of the body, and similar to the nipple piercings, this has like a little rhinestone for the front part of the arachnid. So these look like itty bitty baby spiders. What is that, spiderettes? I can't remember what the technical term is for a young spider. So this is not working with my nails, hold on. Since it is a regular horseshoe septum, the ends do unscrew, at least the one end does unscrew, so you can kind of slip it through, which is what I'll probably be doing with this part too. Like I said, not the biggest fan of spiders, but I do like this one, so I'll probably do it. Husband might not be the happiest with me, but I mean, it is what it is, right? And last for the septum piercings that I received is this bat-winged and heart septum piercing. So it's a red bat wing, and it's carrying, at least not really carrying, but in the middle of it is a jewel, which is red. And I'm fairly certain that is an itty bitty heart there. So similar to the other ones, the hoop is black. Also, everything's outlined in black. The little gem, I believe, is on like a hinge, and it also opens like the first ring that I showed you. Let me pull this out so I can double check something real quick. Does it? Oh my gosh, yes, it does. So the gem on that, I don't know if it'll show on here because it's so small and there's nothing really to show it on for background. Okay. The gem is free floating on a hinge. So it does kind of float around. I love that. This one's my favorite out of all the nose ones. So I really hope this will work for here. And for anyone out there saying, oh, you're not supposed to wear your septum jewelry piece in your nostril, well, it's my body. I'm gonna do what I want because I think it's pretty. Now for the ones that I actually can show you on my body, and the most that I received are the belly button piercings, which I am super excited for because I am a gothic and metal fusion belly dancer. So pretty much every single one of these is gonna make an appearance somewhere when I'm performing in the future. So I can't wait for that. You'll see better when I actually have this on, but this is a regular straight bar piercing with a dangling, what looks to be like an obsidian jewel from the bottom of it. So in the bottom is black. The top part of this is a regular steel ball. So if you ever lose those, you can actually buy replacements for those. Check out your local piercing shop. They should be able to help you out. I also love how the gem is surrounded with chain and like a nice little metal holder. So I don't know, to me it screams something magic based, right? So you're wizards and witches and things like that, and like a stone of power. So I really like that. Plus black is my favorite color. Well, one of my favorite colors. So this would go with just about anything that I have. Also similar to the one I just showed you is another one with a kind of like stone of power type thing, but this one's slightly different. This one is purple, so kind of amethyst stone at the bottom of the actual belly button piercing itself, but the stone is wrapped by a dragon. So it's essentially a dragon securing its hoard in a way, and I really like that. The stone itself is black, the gemstone is amethyst looking. So I really like that. The dragon itself also looks to be more Chinese in design, so like the longer serpentine dragon instead of more like the westernized lizard dragon. So this has no wings, but it is most definitely a dragon because you can tell by the 2 legs that it has. I know that's specific, like I know that's one specific type of dragon. It has a name, but it's escaping me. My mythology on that aspect is not up to par. I apologize. Next up is one of my favorites because it has one of the things that I adore most, and that's coffins. This one is a dangling piercing as well, similar to the others. Big black coffin at the bottom, outlined in white with the white cross, similar to the nipple piercings that I discussed earlier. And the stone is a big honkin' looking, mimicking a crystal quartz. So you're gonna see that bling from a mile away. This thing is huge. I mean, that little bling right there is huge compared to the other ones that I've shown you already. So I really like this, and I like how it's not very easy for the coffin to flip entirely around. Like it has to, like, it's not gonna stay flipped backwards. So I like that because that's also a problem I used to have with like my dangling jewelry, is all of it would always flip around, so I just stopped wearing it after a while. So this will not do that. This one's a little different than the other ones that we have for the belly button rings or bars or whatnot. This one looks to be very oil slick. So it's an oil slick bar with a clawed hand at the bottom holding what looks to be a pearl. The top ball, unlike the others ones that I have, the other ones I have so far have been just a regular steel ball. This one has a nice, kind of like a crystal quartzy looking gem at the top. As I said, everything is oil slick, so that very mermaidy, multicolored looking design. I know we've been seeing, like, if you've been out hunting, I think last year there was a lot of oil slick, skeletons and like sea creatures out and about. So every way you turn this thing, it looks kind of like either pink or blue or green or purple or whatnot. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not a clawed hand, sorry, it's a skeleton hand at the bottom. I apologize. So it is a oil slick skeleton hand, just clasping this pearl at the bottom. So this next one isn't just one, it's 4. So I saw this one, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot in one piece. The packaging on this one's different. It's obviously larger than the other ones. 4 belly button piercings in one package. All of it is red and black with different designs. Clear packaging is still the same. So it's vacuum packed, easy open case, large enough to hold all 4. So I will go in order from left to right on this. First up, we have a dangling red and black one. Like I said, everything is red and black. And that is I believe it's a skeleton hand or clawed hand at the bottom. And all of the jewels are the knuckles. Also, the top ball and all of these are also a red, kind of like a ruby-esque gem. Similar to the oil slick one I just showed you, this is also a skeleton hand holding a red ball. That red ball is not a gem, it is just a regular red ball. Then you have your normal kind of black and red belly button piercing, just red gem at the bottom, red gem at the top, if I can show you. Yeah, red gem at the top, red gem at the bottom. So nothing very special about this one compared to the others. Just the fact that it's more of a basic ring, but honestly it's also good to have some basic ones too. But it's still nice because it's black and red. And then finally, which I would say is like my favorite out of all of these, is this skull one. It's a black skull at the bottom. The eyes have the red gems in it, and it still has enough definition so that you can see the teeth at the bottom. So I really, really do like this one. Okay, so that is everything that Oufer sent me, and I could not be more excited to have received these. So thank you to Oufer for sending this my way. And again, if you folks would like to order from them as well, I have links to everything down in the description box below. And remember, use my coupon code NYX30 to get 30% off your order. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Remember, go after whatever your dark heart desires. See ya.